What's up? What's up? What's up, man? It's your host, Betta. I'm back with my hip hop goons, Uncle Yankee, DJ Heat, the hip hop goons.
I didn't know
You'll
it was a
see.
goon.
No, you'll see why in a second. Because this is the state of hip hop segment. And once y'all give y'all opinion, I know you guys, so I know the questions. So, state of the hip hop. So the first question,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go to DJ Heat first.
Oh boy.
What do you think about the dumbing down of lyrics in hip hop?
The dumbing down of well, you gotta say that's compared to what? How, what do you mean when you say what's being dumbed down? Is it topics that people are rapping about, or
Perhaps the catchy jingles, where there's the one-hit wonders, I would call them, the Trinidad Jameses, and where there's not any what I would call content in the song. It's just.
But yes, I mean everybody has content in their music. I don't think it's a dumbing down per se that's going on. Of course, there are different topics that people are probably more present than we feel. Like, for example, how people like to talk about lean a lot, drinking lean, or Molly's and all the pills and all that. They might see that as a dumbing down. But on the flip side, I'm happy to see more artists as also being vocal. We have people like Kendrick Lamar in the music that he's putting out, especially with To Pimp a Butterfly, or someone with J. Cole addressing stuff on music. So I don't think it's at this day and age. If you're seeing something too much, then find an alternative. If you're allowing yourself to be dumbed down, by all the dumbing down of music, then there's a problem. We're in a digital age. You could find an alternate out there.
Yankee, how you feel about that?
I mean, very simple. You don't have to turn on FM radio. It's just that easy. I can go on Slacker FM right now, slacker.com, and put any artist's name and listen to that type of music, because it's been dumbed down forever. We just was privileged when we was coming up to have the Heavy D's and the Fat Boys who were doing it for fun when they said little things and just did the wordplay. And then when the Laffy Taffy came out, that's when I was done with hip hop. Because
do you think even some of those artists like Heat that you named, when they do collaborations with some of these lesser lyrical type MC, like let's say there's a Fetty Wap or 2 Chainz, and these guys are they got the hottest song out, so then a Kendrick or J. Cole can collabs with them. Like, do you think that contributes to dumbing down? It's like, all right, so. I don't know. Well, I'll say for dumbing down, I feel like people are chasing dollars, so they're going to do what's
at the end of the
selling.
day, that's what it's about.
Right.
It's about money.
Yeah, people do what's popular, but I say at the same time, I let artists know it may be popular at the moment, but is it going to bring you longevity?
By the time you try to get that song popping, it might not be the thing to do.
Right, and look how long you going to stay around from it. I mean, you named Trinidad James. He's a good guy. I love him to death since I know him personally. But through that put him in a box, he didn't bring about like a longevity type of thing. And here we have Kendrick, and here we have J. Cole, who's on his 4th album and whatnot. They're all doing great things.
And I think the thing sometimes with those hit singles, when someone gets signed based on that, you don't know what their style is per se. You don't know what to look for. I mean, I feel like if I hear a certain catchy song, like if I hear a thrift shop song, I don't know what to expect from that album. Because I'm like, all right, that song's about what it's about, but I'm like, what is your topic? Like, I don't know your lane from that hit single sometimes.
I mean, but that's kind of a crazy example as well, because when you're dealing with Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, he had a wide range of topics. Of course, when he touched on the gay marriage situation with Same Love. So they're in a different, and if you listen to the lyrics of Thrift Shop, I don't know if you really paid attention to the lyrics, it's about making fun of what people are doing, about making fun of the flashiness. Like, oh, y'all spending all this expensive money, on these shoes and whatnot. I'm still fly by going through, the thrift shop.
Okay, so next question. In the next year, what are you looking for in hip hop?
What am I looking for in hip hop?
In the next year.
I'm not looking for anything, because I'm noticing that people are just creating their own lane, like you was talking about themselves, because music is going to be music, and record labels want to make money. So I'm always going to look for that diamond in the rough. Like I just saw a group called Supreme Lifestyle. These kids from Nigeria, they did their thing. They're from Nigeria. And when it comes to hip hop now, you can't expect anything but what the FM radios and the powers that be control. That's why internet radio is important. That's why YouTube is here. That's why you can just press a button and say, okay, I want to hear some Action Bronson or any of these artists.
You also, you got artists uploading a new release themselves on their SoundCloud account via Twitter. So you know what I'm saying, you can hear what you want to hear. So for me, all I'm looking for the next year is just releases from my favorite artists who already were my current favorite artists. You know what I'm saying?
True too.
I'm looking at how artists are releasing stuff because I pay attention to the marketing and branding and everything surrounding things because you just can't put out music.
Yeah.
You gotta make it an event. You gotta make it a connection around it. Like again, I don't want to keep using J. Cole, but his last album, how he announced it like only like 2 weeks before it was going to drop,
Right.
and then when he was like randomly popping up at people's houses saying, "I'll come and play you my album."
Yeah,
You know,
the
people would tweet.
rollout these days is like it's a
Yeah.
movement.
It's a movement with
it's
the rollout.
WWE with
Exactly,
it now.
or even with the surprises like what Drake,
Drake,
did,
right.
or even what
Beyonce dropping albums the night before. Right?
Beyonce started a trend that rappers are following. So I'm all about what is going to be next that is surrounding your album. Even with Wale's album with 331, he had the wrestling themes and all that to make some type of connections. So it's a game now, not just to put out the music, but how are you going to release it and how people going to connect.
Make it an amazing buzz.
Right, make it an amazing situation.
All right, so last question, is there a need for a hip hop renaissance? I guess, like, do we need to bring the 90s back? I mean, I know we can't.
I mean,
but,
can we be honest? It's already back because none of these rappers sound old school. I listened to "Baby Come My Way" by Fetty Wap. I was like, if this ain't the most 91 non-rapping mess I've ever heard in my life. He's not saying nothing in that rhyme. Not saying the guys from the 90s couldn't rap, but I'm talking about certain. Back then, they wasn't about lyrical content. If you want to rock him, Big Daddy
That's
Kane.
actually my guilty pleasure song. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like Shawty said, "Hello." The
I mean,
beat's
come
crazy
on.
on Trap
Queen.
Queen.
Come
Oh, I'm
on.
sorry.
See,
It's
it's
a different
another
song.
one now.
Oh, my bad.
Baby Go.
Oh, they all sound the song.
Man,
They sound the same to me.
listen.
Oh, I thought
Lord.
that was the hook on Trap Queen. My bad.
Man, believe me.
They all sound alike.
And it
Oh,
sounds
man.
like some old mess.
Well,
Because
then
these
that goes to
guys
show
don't
what
have
that
no
is.
wordplay at all.
Oh,
some
well.
old mess. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
say
well,
what
I
wanna
guess
say.
I just stamped that because I swear I thought it was the hook for the same
You
song.
gotta hear the new one now. You gotta hear the new one.
Oh man, so
Yeah, man. And
so
then
would you-
Drake on the remix, and he ends it. Listen.
Oh,
there's
man.
some garbage out there right now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, for me, with the bring back the hip hop renaissance thing with me is like, I don't know. I dictate what I listen to. So one day I might be at work, I might listen to a J. Cole or Wale, and then the next day I might be listening to Life After Death or Reasonable Doubt. So I mean, with me, the renaissance is always there.
Right. And for me, when I think of Renaissance, I always, think, of course, the Harlem Renaissance comes to mind. And I just think about a gathering of creatives just, working together to bring about something new and big. Because Harlem Renaissance,
We are
had
the world.
painters, we had the authors, we had the poets, all these people come together. And I think we already see that now in hip hop, how everything is crossing the line. Like how you was mentioning people, that would do tracks with each other that you never thought would do tracks with each other before, or even with with watching the Billboard Music Awards and like Taylor Swift having Kendrick Lamar on the track, or how we see fashion now embracing this, and so I think it's a slight renaissance going on already, but it needs something bigger to make pop. I don't know what it's going to take,
or who it's going to take to put it together. Right.
I feel like we kind of like we're poking at it, but not quite there yet.
All right. Well, that's the state of hip hop. Back to the Contender Show. Round 2 coming up.
Yeah.
That's the written round. They just got a random topic. We're going to see what the artist got. Halo to his district.